it's Winnie from Bella Sunshine. Today I am going to be working on my journal, and I already have a theme in mind, and I already know the page that I'm going to be working on, which is going to be on my second signature. This page. I have been watching Natasha from Treasure Books play with napkins, so I decided I wanted to play with napkins too. So I experimented with this napkin and I turned it into, I believe she called it rice paper. And I used coffee, water, and glue. And this is what it looks like. I will show you how I made this, but first let me tell you guys my idea for this page. I'm calling this my beekeeper. I want to turn this page into a pocket, so I'm gonna use this, and I'm either just gonna glue it or maybe sew it, I'm not sure yet. And then I'm going to make a tag. I will use one of these tags for the pocket, and I'm going to decorate it with my beekeeper. I already have some stuff all cut up to use to decorate, and my beekeeper is going to be this handsome boy who happens to be my son when he was younger. He's my beekeeper. So I'm going to be using him to decorate the tag. But before we get to decorating, let me go ahead and show you how I made this. But first, let me go ahead and clean off my desk. We are going to need some cereal bag. I need one big enough to cover the napkin. There we go. Okay. Then the next thing we need to do is separate these napkins. There's normally maybe 2 or 3 plies, and all you need is going to be a tape. Just get a little piece. And try. Well, normally a tape works. Let's try that again. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe I need a stronger tape. Let me see. Try this one. There we go. And you basically just need to separate. I'm just gonna use a tape to mark how big my napkin is so I know how much glue to put. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm just putting it there. Okay. Then I am just using, this is the glue I'm using, and I'm just using a jar, a plastic, whatever you have, just to mix your glue and water. Like I said, this one was made out of coffee, water, and glue. But this one, I am just gonna do the water and glue. I wanna see what the napkin would look like without the coffee. So let's see here, and I'm just gonna use whatever brush you guys have. And you want to make sure you put your glue in there, and then add enough water, you know, add little by little, mix it, and you want it to be runny. You don't want it to be thick for this, you want it to be runny. Okay, then what I will do is I am just going to put glue onto my plastic. Then we are going to place our napkin. And I just kind of, didn't matter to me. I just put it down. And what I want to make sure is my brush has the glue, and I'm going to start from the center and then out. And you're just doing this. And it's okay if we got a little fold. I kind of like my pages to be grungy. Okay, right now I am just double checking to make sure that all the napkins have glue on them. You don't want to keep using the brush just because you don't want your napkin to start ripping. But you want to make sure you have the coverage. Okay, then the next one, Natasha said, to make this easier to be able to peel, instead of having these straight line on the edges, what she wanted us to do was kind of just crinkle them up a little bit like this. Not sure if you guys can see that. And this will make it easier for us to separate it from the cereal bag and the napkin. And you just want to do this all around your napkin. I think I'm done, and what we need to do is just go ahead and let this dry on its own for a couple of hours or maybe overnight, and then we'll take a look at it. Let me go ahead and clean off my desk so we can go ahead and decorate our tag. I will be right back. Okay, while our napkin is being dried, let's go ahead and work on the tag. And let's see, let me find my page. And let's see. I think I'm gonna work on the tag. I wanna see what the napkin without the coffee looks like. Maybe I'll use it instead of this one. So let's go ahead and do this. You can still kind of see through. Okay, so I just need to decide what tag to use. So let's see what I have here. I think I want to use this kind of like a costume. I don't know. That makes me laugh. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna go with something like this. So what I need is, I need to put a backing. I probably need a cereal box or some kind of box, lasagna box. So we just need to make this paper stronger. Hi guys, I ended up using my glue stick to glue the tag on the cardboard, and I totally forgot how I had this arranged. So I needed to stop filming so I can take a picture so I can remember what it's supposed to be. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to be using this. So I'm either gonna have it like this, or I'm gonna use this for his head. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture and cut my tag and decide whether I'm gonna use this for the backing or just leave it alone. And as soon as I finish that, I'll be right back. I decided to use the backing of the cardboard, and I just used my stencil and my famous shoe polish to make this look like a beehive. And I wanted to show you on the bee, hopefully you guys can see, I just did a cut so I can put his head in there to make it look like it's his bee hat. And it just, I think I'm gonna put it on because it makes me laugh. So I'm gonna glue him there. It took overnight to dry our paper napkin, our rice paper. So this is all dry. And as you can see, it is a lot lighter. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to peel this. We are just, remember we made it easier on the edging. Instead of having the straight, we have it all kind of crumply up, and that makes it easier to take it apart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work on this. There you go. That was fun. It's like, what is those candy? It feels like fruit roll-ups. That's what it felt like taking this off this plastic. I'm just gonna clean up the edges here. I think I got a little bit too much glue. Okay, and we are done with this. You can save this. See, there's no damage. You can save this for your next one. Okay, so as we can see, let's compare it. This is just water and glue, and this one is with coffee. So it is a little lighter. Let's find that page. See, you can see It's much lighter, you can see better. And then there's this page. So now I did finish the tag. This is what the tag looks like. And I also worked on the back. Sorry I didn't film it. I got carried away. I actually used a plastic, a hard plastic. It's basically one of those photo sheet that you get. So it's thicker than the sheet protector, and I just cut that in half. And I did use, the glue that I use for this is the Fabri-Tac. And then I did the washi tape, and I just used a regular, what is this? Oh, my art glitter glue, or you can probably also use the Fabri-Tac. I put some more on the washi tape so it can kind of hold it in place. And so far, I mean, unless I really try to peel it, it won't come off. So hopefully that will stay. And this is the jar of honey. Oh, it's actually backwards. And you have some writing space there. And this is what it looks like without the jar. And I think what I'm going to do here is I am going to put an eyelet on this one. So let me go ahead and work on that. Let me get my crocodile. And I think I had one here. I am going to use, I guess, the bronze. All right. I have a mark. Let me take this off. I already have a mark where I'm gonna punch the hole first. And that would be here. Okay, it's been a while since I've used this. No expert. Okay. I don't know if that was centered. Okay. And then you basically put that one there. And then oh, my hands are so small and this thing is so big, it is hard for me to do this. Hopefully I don't mess it up. And of course I did mess it up. Did not do a good job, so I might have to redo this. Let me, I'm gonna stop the filming here because this might take me a while. Okay, that took me 5 tries to do this. Note to self, if you have small hands like me, this is really hard to use. But I got this at a garage sale up in Wisconsin and got it for $5, so that was a steal. Okay, so we have, and I'll figure out what ribbon to use. But I think what I wanted to do here, like I said, I wanted to make this into a pocket. So let's see, which one do I want to use? This one is really clear. Oh, I did, upside down here. I did cut this up. This was one of the tag, and I thought I really wanted to put this in the book, so I wanted to put it on the page here and maybe turn it into a pocket. You know, just maybe over here, something small like that. So let's see which napkin I want to use. Let's try this one. I think I like the brown one better. Even though we can see better on this one, it matches this. I think overall I like the one with the coffee. So we're gonna use that one. And what I wanna do is, I want this tag to go this way. So what I would have to do is I'm gonna have to cut an opening here. So I need to play along, I need to play to see how I'm gonna do the opening here. Or I might just do it from the top, but it's gonna be really down. So let me, and this is the beauty of this book. So since they're not bind, that we're using that elastic, I can actually carefully take this off, and this rice paper, the front of this, it's actually rough, and then on the other side it's got all the glue, so it's actually going to be better if we use this to be against the page, so that way it's not catching anything here. It's rough, but I think we'll be okay. We'll be able to put the tag there without catching on anything. So what I'm gonna do here is, like I said, I'm either gonna sew it or I'm going to glue it. But first I want to go ahead and make a cut here somehow to be able to fit this pocket. Okay, I cut my slit, but I think I'm running into a problem. So just to give you an idea, it can work going that way, but then when I try to take this off, it catches on this. So that will not work. So the idea I have is not gonna work. So I think I'm gonna have to use this other side, and I'm just gonna do the top, just coming out from here is I think what I'm gonna do. So I think if we do it this way, it's a little hard. So I think my choices are, my best option is I'm gonna go ahead and sew my pocket this way and have the opening on the top and go from there. I know this would be a lot easier if I use my sewing machine to sew these two together, but I'm not really a good sewer, and I don't know. It's been a while since I've played with my machine, and I'm not sure what's easier, whether to do it by hand or the sewing machine. So I am choosing to do it by hand. So right now I am just poking my hole that I already made mark. I use this tool that I got. It's supposed to help you put your holes for your binding for your junk journal, and I just use this so it's a lot easier for me to do all the tiny little holes. And I'm just using a needle. I think this is a tapestry needle. Okay, got my holes, and I think I am gonna use black. Thinking of brown. I think I'm gonna go with the black. I'm just gonna decide. Okay. Oh no! I forgot to, when I was doing the holes for this, I'm supposed to have it, I was supposed to also put a hole in on this paper. So, oh my gosh, I gotta do more holes. Well, can I do it without doing it? No, I can't see it here. Okay. Well, that's what happens. I'm gonna do the holes for this one off camera so that way you guys don't get bored, and I will be right back when I'm ready to sew. All right, I am ready to sew. I am going to start from the inside to the top left corner. Oh, well, I guess I need to leave this open. I also, I glued the one over here to just kind of hold it in place, but the rest is not glue. I told you guys I'm not an expert in sewing. All right, I want to make sure I leave enough. I think what I'm going to do at the end of this is I'm going to tape it, glue it, because this page is going to be decorated later. I could try to do a, I don't want it to bulk, so I'm just going to leave it. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do this off camera, and I should be done when I'll come back when it's all done. All right, I finished sewing, and I actually decided to tape it on the other side. Then I accidentally taped this, so I had to cut it a little bit to have my opening. And this paper is really fragile, and the center is also pretty, there was a lot of holes from, I guess, the book. So I'm just using a, I don't even know what this is. They're, I think you put them on your arm, or I don't know. Sports tape. So I just got these at the 99-cent store, dollar store. There's different shape. There's this thicker one, and then this one is thin. And this is the first time I'm using it. And I heard that it works really well on your pages. And so when we have to sew this, it'll be ready. And I'm trying to make this pages a little stronger. So I think I finished. I added the bee house. I just used fabric tag to glue it, and it's actually going to be a pocket, which I can probably just add this like this. And this is the tag. I'm just putting it in here. And I just made it long to kind of fall out like this. I try to have it fit up here, but I think my tag is a little bit small, so it's okay that it goes all the way down. So this would help pull it out. So now let's just go ahead and put it back in the book. and I did use my 5-pound that just to kind of hold these in place when I'm gluing, because I only glued the legs and the top of this. So if you guys see this at a thrift store, it's a very good heavy duty paperweight. All right, this goes, I believe it went here. So we'll just carefully put it back. I'm gonna take this off. And this is gonna be covered anyway when we decorate the other pages. Perfect. All right. And we put our tag. And there it is. And I also made this. I just put a cardboard to make it stronger. I can also use this or not. So there it is, guys. My beekeeper. Thank you so much for watching. This was fun. A lot of work, but overall, I think I like this. I really like this page. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below. Otherwise, until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy crafting.